Well, today will be our warmest day of the week. We are headed into the low 80s. Some showers and thunderstorms are possible tonight as a cool front swings through, bringing the coolest air since May. But don't count out summer. Warmer temperatures are back next week. So we have this cool front making slow but sure progress into the Dakotas. Low pressure out there, a lot of clouds you can see with some showers and that is the weather moving in for tonight into early Thursday. Behind it is bringing in some cooler air, but also some more wildfire smoke. Skies were already hazy yesterday, but that smoke was elevated. We're expecting that front to kind of push some of that smoke to the surface. So northwestern Minnesota air quality alert goes into effect later today into tomorrow morning. And yeah, the air quality sensors are showing some pretty bad air out here into North Dakota, hazardous air for everybody. You want it under 50, that air quality index. It's above 200 or 300 even in some of the parts of North Dakota. So not expected to get that bad here, but probably at least into that orange category, which is unhealthy for sensitive groups. Low 80s today though, mid 80s off to the west. It'll be short-lived, however. We got this front coming through, pushing wind out ahead of it, out of the south, but you can see that wind shift to the northwest coming in for tomorrow into Friday. Pretty gusty winds, especially in western Minnesota, over 30 miles an hour today, 25 to 30 miles an hour here in the Twin Cities. So much like yesterday, get ready for another breezy day, and we're headed in that time of year where there's a lot of wind. Kind of a broken line of showers, a few thunderstorms tonight. Does not look particularly exciting. In fact, I think even this marginal risk, level 1 out of 5, is kind of overstating the setup tonight. We're definitely not expecting anything like last week anyway, but 1 or 2 storms could go rogue on us, mostly in the western part of the state later in the evening. We're going to have a very narrow window of instability to work with here. Not a lot of moisture, dew points, just a narrow little finger of low 60s dew points. So that's going to really be the instability factor there. You got to have moisture for this. So very narrow area of that instability or cape. And then also shear to organize the storms is back closer to the front. So kind of that west central Minnesota area is going to be it for a narrow window. That's about 10 p.m. tonight. And then past that point, really not much that's going to be able to get going other than garden variety activity. Not a lot of rain either. Best chances for maybe a ½ inch of rain northeastern Minnesota, but those totals drop off as we head south because, again, it's going to be kind of a broken line of showers and some thunderstorms. But below normal temperatures moves in behind that. This is the cool blast for Friday, Saturday. Just a couple days, but it is going to be potent. Coolest temperatures we've seen since May. 60s only for highs Friday, 50s in the northern part of the state, and still some clouds and a couple of sprinkles Friday, but it'll clear out quickly. That'll set us up for a very chilly overnight. All of northeastern Minnesota is under the potential frost gun here. We're going to see temperatures into the 30s. Our first night below 50 in the Twin Cities since May 25th. But we're going to rebound very quickly. September does this typically. A high likelihood of above normal temperatures next week for Minnesota and points west. In fact, as we head into Monday already, and probably all of next week and the next weekend, looks like low 80s here on the European ensemble models, and most of the models agree with very similar readings. So after a couple cool days, temperatures are headed back up, but we know where the trend line is, no matter what. Eventually, things are headed down. 81 today, clouds increasing later in the day, and again, mostly an overnight shower and thunderstorm chance with some lingering activity tomorrow morning, some clouds to start. It's still warm tomorrow, 75, but the real cool air comes in Friday, 68 for a high temperature, 67 only Saturday, and look at that low early Saturday morning, 47 in the Twin Cities. Again, frosty in northeastern Minnesota, but warming up very quickly again. Much of next week looks above normal and mainly dry with a fair amount of sunshine.